Dr. Wall says advancements in surgery have allowed some athletes to get back to their sport faster. We have yet to hear directly from Tyrese about his injury, his treatment plan, and if surgery is even warranted. So as we learn more, we'll bring it to you. In the meantime, Pacer fans are reacting to that loss. Last week, we went to a local barbershop and we talked with the people there. They're just minutes away from the field house. And we said, you know, there's a lot of activity at the field house. Is this impacting your business? How so?
We had Logan Gay joining us in studio tonight. So you went back to the barbershop. How are they reacting to what happened last night?
Yes, Scott, well, I stopped by XG Groom Room and spoke with one of their barbers. Her name is Adria Brown, and she said that they're actually taking it easy today after yesterday's exciting game. She was actually at Gamebridge at the watch party. She watched the game live there, and she said it was an exciting game, and the city has nothing to be ashamed of after yesterday's loss. In all, she said the playoffs have not only been great for the city, but it's also been great for businesses. They've gotten all sorts of new clients, and she says the whole experience has created positive energy, and she's looking forward to some good conversations in her chair.
We're gonna have some Pacer haters coming in here and giving us that, that energy, I told you so, but then we're gonna have those, those diehard fans that are in here and just looking forward to next season.
So I think we're all looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And I also asked Adria what she thought about Haliburton's injury, and she told me that she kind of wishes that they would have let him rest a little bit more in the beginning of the game and kind of put him in there when they needed him. And so she wonders if that would have made any kind of difference, but I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, well, and you can't underestimate the voice of the player.
Yeah.
You know, the player's like, he wants to be in. He wants to be there.
Yep.
And ultimately, they can't force him out there if he thinks it's not a safe place to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much, Logan. Oh my gosh, what a run it's been. We've been covering this whole season on WTHR Plus.
And that's where you can find all of our coverage from Game 7. Just download our free app, and that way you can stream on your television.
Tonight, we're hearing from Indiana Congressman Andre Carson after Iran launched retaliatory attacks on a U.S. military base that's located in the Middle East.
Yeah, this missile attack on this American air base in Qatar came days after President Trump announced the U.S. bombed 3 nuclear facilities in Iran. Congressman Carson told 13 News he was headed into briefings today with the intelligence community about today's strikes.
Currently, about 600 Indiana National Guard members are stationed in the Middle East. Carson now says he's focused on learning more about the strikes and the potential fallout.
Listen, I think it's a disaster. I think it's a catastrophe. I think it puts U.S. citizens in harm's way. It certainly puts our troops in harm's way, and it puts U.S. citizens who are abroad in harm's way, who are vacationing, who are visiting loved ones, even those who are stationed abroad. I was communicating with many of my friends who are abroad right now in Qatar. They heard the bombs going off. They're distraught. I'm concerned for them, and I'm concerned for the safety of all Americans at home and abroad.
Today, we also reached out to Senators Jim Banks and Todd Young, along with Congresswoman Victoria Spartz. They were not available for an interview today.
Tonight, a 16-year-old and 19-year-old are under arrest after 2 different triple shootings in downtown Indianapolis.
These shootings took place a day apart, including one after the Pacers game. Our Anna Chalker talked with police today about what's being done to control youth crime.
The most recent of the 2 triple shootings right here on Monument Circle. And as people are walking around on Monday, they'll see damage on almost every corner as crews are cleaning up shot out windows.
On the south side of the circle overnight, police say 2 men and 1 woman were shot while many people were out after the Pacers game. A 16-year-old was arrested for having a gun at the scene. But just a day before on the canal, another triple shooting, where 2 men and 1 juvenile were injured. Police arrested a 19-year-old in connection to this one. Both of these shootings happened during the downtown curfew hours, which was enforced last year to control youth crime. IMPD says even with a curfew in place, they are still creating a stronger presence downtown.
Our officers will continue to be proactive in going after trigger pullers, people who come downtown to commit crimes and cause problems. We will continue to do that. We leverage our technology. Our officers were there very quickly in both cases.
In Indianapolis, Anna Chalker, 13 News.